Hey there everyone, it's MisterStubstep, and today we're going to have a small opening, some packages, and then just going over some talking points and potentially binder time, which there probably will be binder time since there's not a ton going on here. But first off, I just wanted to say that I went to GameStop yesterday. I'm filming this on a Sunday, and they had a buy two, get one free for booster packs. So I did that. I had my $5 off for the month, and then I randomly had another $5 off certificate, so I used both of those to get $10 off, and then they were selling these ETBs for only $40, which they normally retail for $50. Could you probably get them for better prices buying in bulk? Yes, but this Crown Zenith ETB is being added to y'all's giveaway fund whenever we reach 2,500 subs, whenever that is. It could be next week, it could be years down the line. The giveaway fund will just keep building and building and building. So another Elite Trainer box added to that. But do the opening first, then the mail from TCGPlayer, and then go right into the binder. So please skip around if you like. But only 3 packs today. I wanted to get Majority Paradox Rift because it's a great set. But then I wanted to get one other variety pack in there, which is Obsidian Flames. So I will just sandwich these up and let's open up these sleeves. All right, 3 booster packs open. And I did grab another food storage container from Target for $10 because we do have some Paldean Fates Elite Trainer boxes coming out. I'm going to get one Pokemon Center one to keep sealed. That one's already pre-ordered. And then I need to pre-order just the regular Elite Trainer boxes too, because for special sets, I like to get one of every product, especially if it has like different promos and everything. I have been lowering the amount of sealed products that I get because, you know, it's just a lot to keep up with, and then just buying the promos individually as singles. But for a special set with shinies, I can make an exception. Hey, I think I've already pulled this Aegislash with Iron. And yeah, I'll just give all the codes away in this video. Why not? But I think I've already pulled this Aegislash. So if I have, it'll go right on TCGPlayer. If not, it is a gorgeous artwork that'll look great in a binder. Takumi Wada. This is a great Pokemon. It's a stage 2, but it has that ability to protect it from EX and Pokemon V, so kind of like Mimikyu, but it's a stage 2, but it can actually do some damage, you know? I mean, Mimikyu can play 7 damage counters, but the Aegislash, you know, it can do a little bit more damage, be a threat, I guess. Sort of a threat, I guess. I don't know. We have Obsidian Flames. Maybe we can get a Zard or 2, you know, from 1 pack. Gotta love that Cleffa. And we have the Mawile, Larvesta, Swablu, and another... I've pulled so many freaking Gitas, it's not even funny. I mean, granted, holos are guaranteed now, so for like those pull rates, they're probably just as cheap as the commons and uncommons, unless it's like a super playable card, but like Iono or something. But actually, is Iono? I feel like Iono's an uncommon, never mind. And we have Screamtail. I want to get reverse holos of those ancient Pokemon. Oh, we actually pulled another... We actually got another pool, so that's awesome. We got the Mousehold EX and Aegislash. Just the plain Aegislash. I thought it was an EX. There is an EX within the set as well, but... So this one's kind of cool. I haven't played this deck personally, but I watched a Little Dark Fury's video on it, and it's kind of cool. It takes, you know, a lot of setting up, but the Nom 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 Incisors is one of the coolest names for an attack, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and we'll get right into the mail. All right, so now we're getting right into the mail. I think these are a mixture of TCGPlayer and eBay purchases, and I guess I'll know based on what is on the inside. So let's open these up. All right, so we got one of these fancy card holders. I actually really like these because they're pretty fancy, and they usually keep the cards decent. There are other ways, but if you have like a mass order of these, then why not? Oh, let's go. Okay, so this is... Wow, it's actually a lot duller in person. Okay, I was expecting it to be a lot more crispy. Wait, are you telling me that every single one of the ones in this set is numbered? Oh no. I got one of these thinking, oh, you know, this will be a good add to my Grass Energy Master set. But if every single one has a different number, that is tragic. I really hope they're all the same number. I'm going to check. When I bought it on TCGPlayer, it didn't have, like, by number 1, number 2, because if you get, like, the Battle Academy ones, they're all numbered, and they have different, Obsidian Flames. I really hope that's not the case. I'll verify. I'll probably have a note or something down below, but that would be so tragic if they are. All right, next up, I have a feeling this is an eBay package, so let's open this one up. Okay, so this was not an eBay package at all. This was a chunky, looks like it's going to be a lot of cards. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a lot of cards. All right, so I'm going to flip these all over so I don't get spoiled, you guys don't get spoiled. Oh, it's going to be a bunch of the Scarlet and Violet promos, which are wonderful. We have the Iron Bundle from Paradox Rift. Really wish there was like some type of texture there, but that's a really nice, that's, you know, Iron Bundle's just a stand-up person right there. Look at that. I think I would trust Iron Bundle. Little clipping at the top, but that's fine. I feel like you see that in a lot of promos. We have the Age of Slash. Would you look at that? Getting all the cool Age of Slash artworks. And yes, this is another pre-release promo. Sweet. And has the same clipping up the top. Wonder if that was from the packaging. I don't know. Oh, hello, my darling. Charizard EX. This is kind of a weird full art, but it came in the Charizard EX like premium collection box or whatever. And yeah, I needed it. I didn't want to buy the full box, so I figured I'd get the promo for way cheaper. And that will be another nice promo added to the collection. I think it still goes for over $10. We have the Kangaskhan EX from one of the, what is it, the battle decks, I guess? Yeah, EX battle decks, is that what they're called now? I remember the V battle decks. But I was thinking about getting the dual one on this one because I think it's Kangaskhan and Greninja, but I wasn't feeling it for some reason. And we have the Pineco. Definitely looks like a blister promo, but that's a nice one. Oh my gosh, Pineco looking at a stump with a pine cone and acorns. Why is that so cute? Oh my goodness. It's like, wow, what could have been, but I'm alive. And then I think we already saw the final promo is the Sinus T, which with the DLC, we now have the, what is it? Its attack is Matcha Gotcha. I think like the names are kind of reversed, but yeah. Very nice. Cold tea and a ton of promos. So we'll be filling up the promo binder today, which is very exciting. We will get into the next envelope. All right. It looks like we have a bunch of cards shoved into a semi-rigid holder. Oh, no. And it looks like these are going to be all the energies that I need to complete my Crown Zenith Master Set. So there are the numbered textured energies, and then there are just the reverse hollows of them. And so these are non-numbered. And yeah, I need all of these. So those are great, and will fill up the back of my Crown Zenith binder. So I think I only need one more card, and my Crown Zenith Master Set will be officially complete. And it might be in this envelope. All right, and unfortunately, it was not the last card in this envelope. So I might have to hunt that package down and make sure that it's the next one that I do. Because, yeah, I want to do that binder collection video already. So we have this Oddish promo. I'm actually not sure where it's from. If you guys are aware of how this promo was distributed, please let me know. I just saw it and it was fairly cheap, and I wanted it for my collection, so, well, I needed it for my collection. Well, I guess it's never a need, but yeah, it was sealed, and now it is not. Pokemon Path to the Peak. Oh, the original series or something? That little animated series. But yeah, this is a very cute Oddish. I saw it on my list on my app that I use on Poke Collector, so I was like, oh. So, wow, a lot of Scarlet and Violet base promos, and then some energy cards. Gosh dang it, this is not what I was expecting to be, but you know what? It's still plenty of cards to add to my binders. So I'm going to clean up, and we'll get right into that portion. All right, and now we're going to the binder portion. Only 3 binders today: Grass Energy, Scarlet Violet promos, and Crown Zenith. So I actually have some juicy talking points today, so please let me know if you have anything that you want to discuss on these talking points, or just tell me what you have going on in your life. I'm always down to go back, do a little bit of back and forth. Those of you that have been on my channel for a while, you know I'm not scared to, you know, reply and do a little bit of back and forth. It doesn't even have to be Pokemon related. It can be about anything. But first off, I did do an LA Fitness membership today. So I do have, okay, so these 2 energies from the last video, and whichever one came out first, I guess I could look it up, but I put this one in my Excel document first, so that's why this one is actually sliding into here first. And I did look up the numbers. There's only one, there's multiple in the same deck, but there's only one, like, numbered 33 out of 34, so thank goodness, or I would have had to collected like 6 different of these, even though they are really cool. Yeah, so that completes this binder. Shoot. So I did get a gym membership at Lifetime Fitness. You know, they have like their little specials or whatever. Of course, I got one for Mystery and I. And, you know, it's not a bad membership. I would say it's a very, like, middle-of-the-road membership. It isn't super cheap, but it's also not like a Lifetime or an Equinox or anything like that. There is actually an Equinox near me, and one of my coworkers is like, just get an Equinox membership. And he told me he, like, pays hundreds a month, and I'm like, are you serious? I mean, I've heard it's nice, but I used to go to Lifetime a lot. I would mooch off my parents, and I really enjoyed that gym, and LA Fitness is like a notch below that, so it's not horrible. I go early enough in the mornings now. I'm really trying to start working out in the mornings because I would get home from work at like 5 or 6 and then go work out and then have dinner, and then by the time everything was settled, like if I wanted to film a video or watching like TV or something, like there was just no time to do anything. So glad I'm not going to be working out in the mornings. Obviously, you know, got to wake up at like 4:45. But then when you get home, like you have time to do stuff, and you go to bed at a reasonable time and all that stuff. So I think for the long run, it'll be a good thing, and it'll be kind of motivation to get me out of bed. because I do have like a little gym in our apartment complex, but if there's more than 4 people in there, like it's busy, like it feels cramped, and especially Mystery doesn't like that vibe, and I've just been kind of putting up with it. I need Luminion V. I think that's the last card in this set that I need. And I don't think I'm going to grade my Giratina V-Star. I'm going to be honest, I'm looking at the prices. The 10 goes for a little over 100, the 9 goes for like 70, 80. I think it's the only card that I would have that wouldn't be in here, so I think I'm just going to put it in there. Even though I did pull it, I'm just going to put it in there. So, and here's the energy page that I need to fill up. So, LA Fitness. The Game Awards happened, and let me know if you're excited about who won everything. I'm just glad Tears of the Kingdom got at least 1 award, and then I'm glad Pikmin actually got an award too. I was surprised by that. And then Mario Wonder also got one. I feel like there's enough categories to go around where everyone that gets one should get one, but you know, games like Spider-Man 2 and Starfield didn't get any awards. But Baldur's Gate 3, of course, won the Game of the Year. I think that one was kind of obvious. And yeah, I'm excited for new games to come, and we'll see. I'm still slowly going through Super Mario RPG, so maybe one day I'll finish that and then play the new Pokemon DLC and all that stuff. So slowly but surely, let me know if you were pleased with the Game Awards or if you've been playing any games or what your favorite game of the year was. Miss Fairy Energy for sure. Okay, other big news. I did finish Vinland Saga Season 2. And wow, I mentioned before that Vinland Saga Season 2, like, I'm adjusting my rating system. I'm going to start doing out of 10. So I thought the first season of Vinland Saga was like a 9, and then the second season I was like, it's in the 8 range, which 8 is really good. But after the way that the second season finished up, and like the way, man, Thorfinn, the main character, his character development is just, I thought the story was going to be done, and then the way that they ended the second season, and then it was like, I mean, anything could happen next. Like, I'm super excited for when the story continues. It was really good overall. A lot of people recommend it to me, and I'm finally glad that I finally decided to watch it because it is actually a really good story. It's a little, I don't want to say it's dark. It's, you know, very vulgar, and, you know, there's a lot of gore and everything, but if you can look past that, it is actually a great story. I mean, the second season, there wasn't even that much action, but I was still, like, I watched it very quickly. I think I finished it in less than a week. I think. And so great overall. So yeah, Vinland Saga, solid. Please recommend me any anime that you think I should watch. I've shown my list in the past, but I'll show my list of the current ones that I have going. If more than one person recommends the same anime to me, then I think it's worth checking out. So that's usually my thing, because if I wrote down every single thing that everyone always told me, unless we go way back and you just know my taste really well, then if you say, like, no, you need to watch this. Like, if my sister, like, highly recommends something to me, I'm like, all right, let me check this one out. But, yeah. It's, Vinland Saga was great. I think it might have even cracked my top 10 of all time. I'm tempted to do a top 10 anime list video at some point, maybe before the end of the year or at the beginning of the new year. So, the next show that I'm watching, okay, I'm actually going to have to count this out. 100, 101, 102. I forgot I can just count by 9s. That makes it way easier. So Oddish all by its lonesome. I feel like, do I have anything in the back? No, I don't. Dang. So next, this is kind of interesting topic. And speaking of my sister, this is one that she recommended to me. I guess her husband, this is like his favorite as of late. And it's actually a Chinese anime. And I meant to look up the name of what they're called, but I'll probably put it down below of what it's actually called, because it's not called anime, obviously. But I'm watching, it's called The Daily Life of the Immortal King. The first season, I think, is on, or I just finished it on Netflix, and I think all of it's on Crunchyroll, so I'm going to finish it up on Crunchyroll. It's a little, it's cute. If I had to describe it, it's very cute. There's a little bit of romance in there, and it's just, like, wholesome, you know? It made me laugh out loud multiple times. It actually is very funny. And it's just cute. The way that the first season ended, it's kind of setting up, like, it introduced, like, a new, you know, side of things, and you're like, oh wow, I didn't even think this story would go to that point, but it's there. Let me know if you've watched The Daily Life of the Immortal King. I think it's a solid, like, in between, like, after watching something as serious as Vinland Saga, it's kind of nice to go to something that's more, I don't even want to say slice of lifey, but it kind of gives those vibes. And it's weird listening to Chinese instead of Japanese, because I'm so used to listening to Japanese, and so Chinese just kind of throws me off. My ears are more tuned towards the sound of Japanese, so when I hear the Chinese, it still kind of throws me off, but I guess it's slowly growing on me, but I'm going to be finishing that up, and you'll have already seen when I showed my list that was part of the list, because I was supposed to start watching My Hero Academia, and then she slid that in there, like, oh, there are really short episodes, which they are. If you skip the opening, which the opening is good, the ending is kind of meh. They end up being like 17-minute episodes, so you can go through them pretty quick and binge it. But I was going to talk about the Stuttgart Regionals, but at the time of filming this, I haven't seen the finals yet. I don't know if it's been posted through the one channel that I watch, so I'll probably talk about that in the next video. That is the Pokemon trading card game. Well, I guess it's for everything, but I specifically watched the card game side of it. And then I did release a dance video. I know I know it makes Mystery very uncomfortable to watch those, but I do enjoy making them. So I plan to like do one a month. I mean, nothing crazy. There's just times where like there's still the club inside of me, and obviously I'm not going to go clubbing by myself. So I still like to dance at home and everything like that. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. Please let me know what you thought, and I should have some good stuff to finish out the year. I still have some more mail piling up, and I do want to show off those 2 final sets for this year so I can complete that goal for the year. And yeah, that's all I have. Once again, let me know how you're doing, and thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.